Hello all. Today we are going to discuss how we can create a new job in our Databricks. Okay, before that I will tell you what is the purpose. So job is basically used to orchestrate your notebooks, so your pipeline. So we have in our session three notebooks which I have already created, and that notebooks are present in the my workspace. And if you see, I have created multiple projects. So inside this product database process this sorry project. So we have three notebooks: ingest to bronze, okay, transformation to silver, and load to guild. So what this notebook is going to do, let me open it one by one, okay, side by side. So first notebook really used to take the data, raw data from my file, CSV file, product CSV file, and load it into branch product branch table. So this table, you can see it is reading the file, okay, from the CSV, and then loading into the product underscore branch. That's all it is doing. Let me close this branch. And then the second notebook is transformation. What it is going to do, it will read the data from my branch table which is already been loaded, okay, and then transformation. So this is the transformation, and then reloading the data which is transformed and refined into the product underscore silver. Okay, the third is basically load to gold. So here we will load the silver data and do some aggregation. So I have done two aggregations here. So you can see the total product on the basis of product silver, on the basis of a new size which we have created, and second, and it is going to load into product underscore gold. And the second table which we have created is, it is giving the total product on the basis of category, and this particular aggregations of the data I have loaded into product underscore category, and all these four tables is present inside the product catalog. So let me close this. I'll show you the catalog. So inside the catalog, you say here inside the uh, here, if you see here, we have product catalog, we have bronze, gold, and silver, but there is no data, okay, because I have already dropped this table. Now I will read this, I will execute these three notebooks in Swift using the job, and then we will test it over here. And before running or creating a job, we need to do is we need to uh, turn on our cluster. So this is serverless starter warehouse. If you are in free edition, you will have the serverless cluster which you can make use of. You can start your cluster. So it is in green now, ready to create a new job. So to click create on a new job, you can create a job option here. So when you create so this is the name of the job you can give. So you can say product job testing. So you can see this is the name of the job which I have given. And then if there is an option to add a task. So what I need to do, I need to add a task. Okay, so click on this, and this is the task, and you need to give the your so product branch. Let's say this is my first task, okay, and this is the name. Let me hide this. And if you scroll down, this is the notebook. Type of the task is notebook, source is workspace, the path. Now you need to give the path. So you have to go to your account, okay, and here I have my project. Inside that, ingest to bronze, so I have located the path. Then will come down. There is no parameters I need to put it here. So create, it's a simple. So create. Now I need to click on again a new task, and this will be our what you call product silver. Okay, I'll give the name of this task as a product silver. The same thing you need to give to the, I need to give the path, and time transformation to silver, and no parameters, so all is good. Create task, okay, the third one. Then again click on add task. So we are, what we are doing here is simply just giving the path of all our three notebooks, and it will automatically create a dependency. If you see here, when I give, and let me give the path, and I'll show you how these are connected to each other. If you come here, you see run if dependencies, and there is an option depend. You can see the option depends on. So that means this task is depends on product silver. If I click, let me create this task. If I click product silver, so you can come down, and it mention it depends on product branch. So this is how they are created dependencies. So this is all fine. These are the three tasks. Okay, my job is ready. What I can do, I need to run it and now test it whether the four tables has been created or not. So let me click on run now. Okay, and let's see this, see the trigger run. So you can check the run, or you can click on run here, and if not, you can go to the job and pipeline. and we'll click on and just wait for some time. You can see this is the name of the job, product job testing. This is the name of our job. So you click on this job. Okay, for this specific job, you can see these are the tasks. What happened? We'll go to the job in pipeline. Click on jobs and click on this. It is still running. You can see it is still running. Okay. So if you wanted to see why this is not coming, okay, I'll see here. There is an option view all runs. So click for the specific job. So there is an option to view if you wanted to see the runs for this specific job. So you can see this is succeeded. Okay, this you can see it's a succeeded. If you wanted to repair the run, or you can delete the job. But if I click on this start time, okay, so this job ran on 8th 1st of August, and you can see once you click on this timing, you can see the graph, timeline and list. So if you wanted to see how the this all green, all the task has been green, that means it is succeeded. You can see high level information here. And if you wanted to see the timeline for each of the task, how much time it has taken. So bronze, product bronze 21 seconds, product silver 14 seconds, product gold 18 seconds. If you wanted to see the detail level, like for each of the line of code how much time took, so you can see here. Okay, this way you can do it. Now what we can do, since our job has executed successfully, now the next part is we will test it. So for to test it, we have to come back to the catalog, and inside that our catalog is product catalog. So click on it and we'll see whether our 4 tables has been created or not. Okay, so if we see to the branch, the table has been created. Go to the gold folder and you see 2 tables inside the gold folder is created, and silver you can see the data is created, and the product underscore silver is created. So let me click on the table and we'll see the data is loaded or not. So I clicked on product underscore gold underscore category, click on sample data, and if our cluster is on, okay, then only we will be able to see the sample data in another category. Just in case if you are not getting, then you have to go and trigger your or make your cluster on, then you will be able to see your sample data. Okay, I'll collapse it and you can see the sample data, total product size. So what happened is we created a job, we run the job, we have not executed these 3 notebooks manually. We make these 3 notebooks run in sequence manner. Okay, this is how we will create a job and make your notebooks to run, or orchestrate. Your orchestrate is nothing but running the job, running the notebooks in sequence manner. Okay, so that's all. I hope you like the video. Thank you and have a nice day.